Who is the greatest Hokage in the Naruto series so far? What's up? Ultimate 17 here, and I'm going to be discussing who is the strongest Hokage in the Naruto series so far. And I say so far because Naruto hasn't ended yet the series, and there could be another Hokage coming in. So that's what I say so far. But anyway, in this video I'm talking about who I believe is the strongest Hokage from 1st to 5th. I'm gonna start off with the greatest one. I'm not gonna do the least to greatest, I'm gonna start with the greatest one. So let's get this video started. Now, for the greatest Hokage, I would have to say it was the first Hokage. Now I say he's the strongest because he founded the village. When I'm do that, well, we haven't seen him in the series, besides Naruto Part 1, he was raised back from the dead by Orochimaru. But we did hear a lot about him, how people said he was a great Hokage and he did all this stuff, he made a Leaf Village. He defeated Madara Uchiha. He didn't kill him, but he defeated him. He also control all the tail beasts, and to have the power to control all the tail beasts, that is some strong power, because the tail beasts are very strong. One of them is strong enough. Talking about controlling 9 of them, that you have to be very powerful to control all of them, because I believe, you correct me wrong, comment below, I believe the first Hokage, he did have all of the tail beasts. He sent them out to different ninja villages, to create peace, to show they could be united as one. Yeah, but no, that didn't really work out. But that's another, he was able to control the tail beasts. That's another reason right there we could tell why he was strong. He also took on Madara Uchiha, and Madara Uchiha is one of the strongest ninjas in the Naruto history. I mean, he's one of the most feared. He took down a bunch of people. He, the first Hokage, Hashirama, he even had a really hard time taking down Madara. Madara, he took down the Tenshinkage, all these other great ninjas he took down. He was one of the most feared. And when people thought Toby was Madara, the shinobi, they were scared when they found out when they thought he was Madara, but no, he's not Madara. Or the real Madara anyway. So yeah, so people were really scared. But yeah, so Madara was one of the most feared, and the first Hokage, he was able to take on Madara and take him down. He didn't kill him, but he still defeated him, which is a pretty great advantage, because how many ninjas in Naruto series can say, I defeated Madara, or I got close to defeating Madara? In fact, to even stand a chance in a battle with Madara, you have to be strong enough. Because if you're not strong, and Madara wants you down, you will get down, unless he's toying with you, like how he's toying with the Kages. But so that's why Hashirama, he ranks #1 on my list on strongest Hokages. Now for the second one, I would have to say the 4th Hokage, none other than Minato, who is Naruto's father. And yes, what can I start with him? He was another great Hokage. We actually saw him in the manga a couple of times in the Invasion of Pain arc, and also in the Confinement of the Jinchuriki arc. He's also mentioned a lot of times. He's also shown that he created the Rasengan, not the perfect form of it, but he created the form of it. Naruto actually completed the perfect Rasengan, but he had made a form of it. He's one of the strongest, second strongest Shinobis. One thing I forgot to say about the first Hokage, he also does the wood technique that no other Shinobi else can use. That was his own special technique. But going back to the 4th Hokage, he also fought Toby. Toby is a pretty strong villain, because it's hard to hit Toby. You have to make perfect timing. You have to learn when he starts to his body. You have to know when to hit and when not to, because sometimes when he's about to go solid, and sometimes when he's about to just go through. It's just another dimension. But he was able to save the whole village from Toby in the Kurama. And because even though he died doing it, that's another sad, but Hokage dying, this protector once he loved the village. He was able to save the whole village, but in the cost of his life, but he still saved them. He wound up killing, so well, he didn't kill Toby, he actually stopped Toby from trying to destroy the whole village, saved Naruto in the process, and everything. So he kind of ranks number 2 on my list because he created a Rasengan, saved the whole village from a tail beast, Kurama. He fought Kurama. He protected Kurama from his wife Kushina and Naruto. Also stops Toby, and that's like all in one night. And he also did a bunch of other things. You know, he's one of the fastest shinobi. He was kunai Gatho. You know, he was the sensei to Kakashi, who made Kakashi who he is today, and a bunch of other stuff that make him rank number 2 on my list of strongest Hokage. Now for number 3, I would have to say, number 3 was kind of a hard one for me. I tried to say, okay, should the second Hokage go here, or should the third Hokage go here? And then I thought about it, and I had to say, it had to be the third Hokage. Now I say this because the third Hokage, he faced both Orochimaru, faced the first Hokage, and the second Hokage. I know you're probably saying, well, Orochimaru brought him two back from the dead, so it was a fair fight, but they still had all their full powers and stuff, and it still was a pretty good fight. No, this happened in the first part, now shooting, and he took him down while taking down Orochimaru. You know, he died in the process as well. To make him another great Hokage, he died protecting people he loved. What else? He even trained Jiraiya, Tsunade, and Orochimaru, who can the legendaries. They can the legendaries, and won 3 legendaries now, and that's another great thing. And also, I say he's the past second Hokage because second Hokage, he's the one that announced that he was Hokage. He also his mentor, and I believe the students surpassed his mentor because he defeated him when he was brought back, found a way to seal him, and defeated Orochimaru all in a day's work, and also saved his village from being destroyed. That's why I say he ranks number 3 on my list. I do truly believe that he surpassed his mentor, the second Hokage. Now, for my number 4 on the list, I'll have to say the second Hokage. Now, he was the first Hokage's brother, very powerful ninja. We don't really we haven't seen him in the anime except part 1 when he brought back from the dead. But we do know some stuff about him, like he was first Hokage's brother. He had a little water technique. He started a bunch of stuff like the tuning exams and the ninja academy and stuff. And he also risked his life for a mission to protect his team. And he also was the one that made the son Toby the third Hokage. He died, sacrificed himself for the mission, so the mission became a success. Except which is another great thing, he's doing job taking people he loved. He was very strong, you know, water technique. Sure enough, becoming the second Hokage, he passed on the Will of Fire, which makes him number 4 on my list. Now for the 5th on my list, last but not least, Tsunade. Now don't get me wrong, even though Tsunade is the last on my list, I'm not saying she's weak or nothing. I'm saying compared to the other Hokage, I don't believe she was stronger than any of them. So, also looking at this, like I said, the third Hokage, he also had a lot of experience because he was the Hokage since he was very young. So he also had a lot of experience, so it made him a great Hokage. But back to Tsunade. What Tsunade does is she has strength that makes her strong. But the thing is, when the Invasion of Pain arc, when Pain was destroying the village, she failed to stop him. I know, well, you can't really blame her for that because Pain destroyed all the village with a mighty push. She really had no power in that, though. She did try her best because she fought and went in a coma. But she did believe in Naruto. She gave Naruto, like, she told Naruto she believed him. She even though I show newfound trust. But I still don't believe that she's stronger than any of the Hokages. But that's all for my video anyway, for who's the strongest Hokage. So comment, tell me who you think is the strongest Hokage. Comment, rate, and subscribe, and like the video. Thank you guys for watching. That's all for today, guys. Bye.